In this video, we're going to look at multiplying fractions by whole numbers. Before we do that, I wanted just to look at a multiplication equation. 3 times 4 is effectively saying we've got 4 3 times. Or we could switch it around and say we've got 3 4 times. We've got 4 3 times here. We're adding 4 3 times. Now, if we leave that there and we look at taking our fraction and we look at doing 3 times a quarter. Now, if we're doing 3 times a quarter, we can say that's a quarter added 3 times. Now, what is a quarter add a quarter add a quarter? Well, it's 3 quarters. We can do that. So we know that 3 times a quarter is equal to 3 quarters. Now you may have realised that all we're doing here is multiplying our numerator. 3 times 1 makes 3 and we keep the denominator the same. And that's actually what you do when you multiply fractions by whole numbers. The denominator stays the same and the numerator gets multiplied by the integer, the whole number. So let's have a look at another example. If we have 4 multiplied by 2/5. That's 2/5 add 2/5 add 2/5 add 2/5. So that would be 4 times 2 makes 8, 8/5, which equals 1 whole and 3/5 if we're converting it into a mixed number. We can see that using our bars. Also, let's just draw some bars to show this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we've got our wholes, we split them into 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got 4 lots of 2/5. So 1, 2, that's 1 lot. We've got our second amount of 2/5. Third. And finally, our fourth 2/5. Now you can see that we have completed our bars. We can add up the fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8/5. 8/5. And you can also see on the bars that this is equivalent to 1 whole and 3/5. Let's try one more example, just so we're really clear. Let's look at doing 3 times 2/6. So if you like, this is effectively saying 2/6 add 2/6 add 2/6. Because that's 1, 2, 3 2/6. Now that would be 2 add 2 add 2 makes 6, 6/6. And if we just multiplied our numerator up here, 6, 6/6, same answer. And 6/6 is equivalent to a whole. So when you're multiplying fractions by a whole number, your denominator, the bottom of your fraction, doesn't change. All you need to change is your numerator on the top of the fraction. That is multiplied by the whole number.